The Descendia game mode on normal difficulty is the fastest way to farm arcanes right now. You can max out all the new old piece arcanes in about an hour of farming, which is crazy because new arcanes usually take days to finish. Descendia is also the quickest way to farm other arcanes through the Arcane Dissolution system, so you're getting value from every run. The structure is simple. You clear a stage, then descend deeper until you reach the final boss at Infernum Level 21. Digital Extremes also added checkpoints so you can rest and continue later if you need to. Right now, the checkpoints are at Infernum Level 7 and 14, and both the Wisp and Harrow protoframes give you buffs at those points. This is a weekly mission with weekly rewards, but you can replay it as much as you want. In fact, running it again on normal difficulty and doing it solo is the best way to farm the new arcanes fast, get Uriel and his weapon, and feed your extra arcanes into the Arcane Dissolution system. There's also a new resource called Maphica. This is what you spend at Roth in La Cathedral, where you can buy Uriel parts, his signature weapons, a captura scene, and all the new old piece arcanes. Maphica drops very easily from crates and enemies in Descendia. But there's an even better farming method. First, clear the normal Descendia mission once. After that, start your runs from Infernum Level 14, where Harrow Protoframe gives you a buff, and continue all the way to the final boss. Along the way, mobs and crates drop plenty of Maphica, but the real jackpot is Infernum Level 19. It works like a treasure room with a timer, and the goal is to break as many crates as possible. These crates can drop a huge amount of Maphica, letting you buy new arcanes from Roth with ease. Basically, all you need to do is start your runs at Infernum Level 14 and repeat the process as much as you want. This is the sweet spot because you get the Harrow Protoframe buff right away, and the path from Level 14 to the final boss is packed with enemies, crates, and that big Maphica burst at Level 19. It's simple, fast, and doesn't require a squad, which makes the whole loop easy to grind whenever you feel like it. From there, the choice is completely yours. You can stop once you've maxed out all the new old piece arcanes, or you can keep going and farm even more for the Arcane Dissolution system. The loop is designed to give steady rewards, so whether you want a quick upgrade or a long grind that sets you up for future builds, you're in control of how far you take it. When it comes to the best warframes for this farming method, you have a lot of freedom because the enemies aren't that dangerous. In most of my runs, I use Revenant for obvious reasons. Mesmer Skin keeps me alive without effort, so I can focus on clearing stages fast. For weapons, I bring my trusty Incarnon Magistar built for slam attacks. It's great for knocking out enemies, but more importantly, it's reliable for breaking crates in the treasure room at Infernum Level 19. But if you really want to optimize this farm, wide area crate breaking is the real key. That's where Limbo or Zaku come in. Limbo can break crates with his abilities, but Zaku is on another level for this game mode. One cast of their ultimate basically deletes every crate in the treasure room. No running around, no aim, no stress. In my experience, I always get almost double the Maphica compared to manually smashing crates with a hammer. It's smooth, fast, and perfect for repeating runs. Since the enemies are just normal difficulty, you don't need extreme damage or survival builds. Almost any solid warframe can handle the fights with ease. What really matters is convenience and speed. As long as your build can survive basic mobs and clear the stage without slowing down, the focus shifts entirely to crate-breaking efficiency. That's why Zaku stands out so much. They make the most important part of this farm effortless. Right now, it's hard to tell if this is an oversight from Digital Extremes or something they fully intended. We still don't have any clear confirmation, and nothing in the patch notes hints at a mistake. So the best thing we can do is just wait and see if they address it in a future hotfix. But from what we've seen so far, it doesn't feel like a simple slip-up, especially because they highlighted Descendia and its structure during the dev stream. If anything, the most likely issue is the drop rate inside the treasure room. The Maphica you get from crates at Infernum Level 19 feels way higher than normal. It wouldn't be surprising if Digital Extremes buffs the numbers too far without noticing how it affects the overall progression. If that's the case, a patch could land soon to adjust it. Until then, it's absolutely worth taking advantage of the current setup and farming as much as you can. Maxing out the new arcanes has never been this fast, and it makes the grind feel almost effortless. But if this stays as it is, then honestly, that's a huge W for Digital Extremes. Making farming this easy in the old piece update is a win for players who don't want to spend weeks grinding every new arcane. The update itself is fun, and even though the quest didn't hit me emotionally or stick in my mind, the content that comes after is amazing. If Digital Extremes keeps this level of generosity, Descendia might become one of the most player-friendly systems they've ever released.
Each time we do this, you bleed a little more out of me. Oh, what a sick game this is. I like it.
Baptism of brimstone for you! Only the light of Lua can prevail against such hellfire!
Soon. Which is worse? One is amusing to rile up but incapable of reason. The other? Madder than a bag of cavats, but at least he has a brain twixt his ears.